Hello everyone, how are you? Today we have another video of pronunciation and the issues related to pronunciation. In this very short video, I'd like to talk to you about what makes English pronunciation difficult. Some of the important reasons why English pronunciation is believed to be difficult. We have, I guess, 4 or 5 main reasons why some people or some students believe that English pronunciation is a little bit hard. Number one, there are some sounds in English that probably don't exist in our own language, like p and b. We have only one in Arabic. Number two, which is very, very important, there is no simple relationship between spelling and sounds in English. This is very, very important. In many cases, we can claim that there is no relationship between, or we can say there is no exact relationship between spelling and pronunciation in English. So we cannot depend on spelling to learn how to pronounce a word, or to give learners some specific rules about how to pronounce words in English depending on spelling. This is not safe, or this is not the safest way to do so. Another important reason is English is a stress-timed language. This is very important. In a previous video, I asked you a very important question. How long should I take to pronounce a word? Should it be dependent on how many letters, or it depends on how many syllables are there in the word itself? The answer is completely different. How long I take to pronounce any word or maybe any sentence does not depend on how many words, does not depend on how many letters are there in the sentence itself. Why? Very simple. English is a stress-timed language. I mean by stress-timed language, the time I need to pronounce a word depends on the stressed syllable, or even syllables in some cases, in the word. The time I need to pronounce a sentence does not depend on how many letters there are in the sentence, and or does not depend on how many syllables are there in the sentence. It mainly depends on stress. I mean how many stressed syllables are there in the word itself. Let me give you an example. If I say the word home, then I say at home. Another one, she's at home. A fourth one, but she's at home. Here I said about 4 phrases. Some of them are sentences. Strangely, guys, believe it or not, the time I spend, or anyone should spend, in pronouncing these 4 phrases should be the same. It should not be longer depending on the idea that we have more letters, or depending on the idea that we have more syllables. Home, at home, she's at home, but she's at home. It mainly depends on how many stressed syllables are there in the sentence. So just to make myself clearer, number one, there are some sounds in English which do not exist in Arabic. That's one of the main reasons. Another reason, which is very important, English is a stress-timed language. The time I need to pronounce a word or a sentence or a phrase depends on many issues. One of them is how many stressed syllables I have in that word, or in the sentence, or in the phrase itself, which makes the matter really difficult for some learners, simply because they are not taught these ideas. But I guess it's not that hard. One when English is spoken quickly in everyday language and speech, some words are linked smoothly together, and sometimes sounds even disappear altogether. This is called assimilation. Learners need to have a clear idea about all these in order to understand native speakers, in order to understand a movie when they watch it, in order to understand news, for example. These are some of the most important reasons why some learners find pronunciation hard. We need to bear this in mind, and I guess we may take some more videos in explaining these issues later. Thank you.